this is Kevin, and I am a strategist at Cubicle Fugitive. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the events module. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about creating an event, but instead of using the create function, I'm going to use one of these pre-existing events as the starting point and duplicate it. So let's go into the Sitefinity backend of our demo site here. Sorry, I'll just go to the dashboard first. And to access events from the dashboard, we'll want to look under Content, and then Event Items are under Resources and Insights. So let's click on that, and that'll open up the list of pre-existing event items within our demo site. So now we choose which one to use as a starting point, and then we would click the checkbox next to at the beginning of the row, and that will bring the actions menu up here, and we can look in there and you see duplicate about halfway down. We can also find the actions menu by clicking on these three dots way over on the right side of the row, and that brings up the same menu, and there's duplicate again. So I'm going to click on that. That's going to bring up the event editor screen, and it looks like I am editing test event 4. But I'll just point out quickly that if you look in the top left corner, you can see it says creating an event item, not editing. So we are actually creating. So the first thing we would want to do is change the name of our event item. So let's say this is event number 5, 6. Let's just call it duplicated event. And then we could see those. So the great thing about duplicating a content item as a starting point is I can see exactly which fields were filled in for the previous item. And then I can go about just modifying them. I don't have to guess or remember what fields to fill in. So we'll just start going down the page here and modifying things. So first thing is event types. And we'll change this to a speaking engagement. I would obviously have some changes to make in the main content area. I could enter a summary, but Sitefinity will defaultly show the first couple hundred characters if I don't. And we have our site set to show summaries somewhere. I could click featured item even though it wasn't clicked before if I wanted to make this new event appear higher up in the list or in a spot where I'm displaying featured items on my site. And then I could go through and I would pick the date for our new event. Let's say it's coming up in the future here. Sorry, we'll scroll. We'll find 2023 or 24 actually, sorry. We're getting close to the new year already. So let's say it's in February. It'll be February 2nd event, and we would want to pick the same for our end date. It's a one-day event. We'll say it's from 8:30 till 10, the same times as previous. We could then, pick a location if we need it to. Oh, sorry, I'll unclick that. And we'll just keep scrolling. So now we see the related content from the previous event item, and I could remove these interlinks by hovering over them and clicking on the X icon. And then I could add some new interlinks by hitting the plus sign and then selecting new content items to relate this new event to. And then you see I have no related image for the previous, so I won't for this either, same as classifications. I'm going to say I've made all the necessary changes and this duplicate event is ready to be published and made live. So I'll click on that. I'll click on publish. Oops. So it's telling me the URL already exists. It didn't update that for me. So I can quickly edit that and I could call it duplicated event. Just like such. So now I'll publish this now. So there you go, it worked. So let's go back to the front end of our demo site and we'll refresh this events list page and just have a look for our duplicated duplicated event. There it is there. Duplicated event with all the details I just edited. And that is how we would create a new event by duplicating a pre-existing one in the Sitefinity CMS.